Joining us now, fresh off the stage in a first on CNBC interview, Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon. Cristiano, I do want to note you are in Maui. That is important, of course, to that place right now, given the tragedy that they've just been through with those fires. But I want to start asking about Snapdragon X Elite and your continuing move into ARM-based CPUs for Windows computing. Investors were paying a lot of attention to this yesterday with an NVIDIA headline in this direction. You've got some actual news that you're putting out on it. Why if investors should pay more attention to Qualcomm's ARM chips than NVIDIA's potential chips, why is that?
Very good. By the way, great talking to you. I wish you were here with us in Maui. It's really great to be here for the Snapdragon Summit. Look, this is actually great news. I'm going to unpack it for you, John. First of all, the NVIDIA announcement, it's awesome, because what it really shows is what we've been on this journey for a number of years. PCs are changing to an ARM-compatible instruction set, and that is the whole story about Windows on Snapdragon and this journey we've been on Microsoft. Today is a very special Snapdragon Summit for us because we basically unveil what we've been busy working on. We announced our new SoC for next-generation AI PCs. It's Snapdragon Elite X, and there is a new sheriff in town. Right now, it's the fastest CPU on a single-threaded performance than anything available from ARM. It exceeds the performance of the M2 Max and also exceeds the performance of the fastest laptop gaming you can get on the x86, the Intel i9 13980HX. So we're very excited. We've been busy at work. We've been changing Qualcomm from a communications company to a connected processor company in AI, and investors should definitely pay attention to that.
Cristiano, I got to press you on this because there was real market share movement when Apple came out with the M1 processors. And a big part of Apple's story on why the performance of those machines, those ARM-based machines, was so good is that they control on their machines the chip, the operating system, and a lot of the applications. In the Windows world, it's more distributed. So are you going to achieve the same kind of battery life on a Qualcomm-based system, ARM-based system, say running Adobe software, Photoshop, Premiere, et cetera, that we're getting on M2s today? Is that your claim, or is this a different kind of benchmark claim?
No, actually, this is a great question. I will love to answer this question. Look, Apple done a wonderful job, I think, with the M series. And when I think about the next transition of compute, we've been talking about the convergence between mobile and compute for a long time. And that's what we're doing. The reason we have a very close partnership with Microsoft, you should think about Qualcomm as the in-house silicon partner of Microsoft. We've been developing this together. And what we're actually doing right now is enabling the next generation computing performance in Windows, not only moving to a modern mobile architecture, but also having the industry-leading AI performance for the Microsoft Copilot. That's a huge leadership position that you see right now with Microsoft and OpenAI, and the ability to run all the things on device. The product we announced today, we can exceed the performance of the M2 Max, but if you actually match the performance, if we peak at the same performance, we do with 30% less power. That means more battery life. But more important is actually you have more room to run pervasive AI models on your neural process unit engine. So we've been waiting for this moment. It's about really transitioning PCs.
I know that you're transforming the business, you say, from being not just a communications company to being more than that. But, hey, smartphones, still a core product, a very important piece of your business. The Snapdragon announcements that you made are going to have a big impact, potentially. They should, on the premium end of the smartphone market. That's been languishing from a demand perspective. So what technology are you bringing, particularly when it comes to AI, that you think is going to make a difference here?
Yes, actually, when you think about the other major announcement that we have at Snapdragon Summit is about Gen AI phones. So we are announcing today our next flagship, Snapdragon 8, is Gen 3, which is basically the leading platform and becoming the platform of choice to run Gen AI models on the device. And I wish I had more time to explain it to you, but what those Gen AI is going to do on smartphones is going to change the user experience. Almost like we see changing from when we went from feature phones to BlackBerries to smartphones. The AI is going to be always there and help you with every task, and we're going to start moving from an app-centric world to an app plus cloud and AI world. And, we're hopeful that what this will do will create a new upgrade cycle. We can't really precise the timing, but we're excited that devices with this Gen AI capabilities in phones is actually coming in a couple weeks and throughout 2024.